Alrighty. Cool. All right, everyone. If you are here and joining us, please let us know down in the comments. I did see that Destiny was the first one here, so hello, Destiny. All right, guys. It is the end of this round of Battle of the Bookish. We still have a few hours left for some of us, but it's the end. Holy crap. Adrian, how do you feel like you've done so far this month?
I think I did better than I expected I was going to. I fully expected to read like nothing. And I am one book away from finishing the Pan Am points. So finished all of Wonderland. Almost done with Pan Am. I'm hoping I can finish them. I did not do all of the general prompts though. So
yeah. Oops. I did much better than I expected as well, except I don't feel like I did nearly as many prompts as I wanted to, but it's okay. I mean, with how the month went for everybody, I'm surprised any of us got through the rest of it.
Yes, that's fair.
But, so yeah, welcome everybody to the Battle of the Bookish live show. It's been a hot minute since we've done a live show, I think. I feel like the last time maybe we did one in this fashion was when we used to be House Cup-a-thon. Honestly, I think that was the last time we did any kind of trivia.
Yeah.
So how this is going to work, and we'll repeat a few things here and there. Hi, Carissa. Welcome, welcome. So how this is going to work is we're going to have everybody, first of all, when you get in here, if you have been participating specifically in Battle of the Bookish, because I know some of my subscribers who didn't participate might still come in here, you're welcome to come and hang out with us, of course. But this is, the trivia portion that we're going to do for more points for Battle of the Bookish. So for those of you that have been participating, make sure to let us know what your Discord name is if it's different than your screen name that we see on YouTube, because Adri is going to be the one making points so that we can basically go back to the spreadsheet later and put you guys in for the points you win for this round. Now, hi, Thrifty. Thank you so much for coming and stopping by. Love you. Bye. So anyway, basically how this is going to work is we're going to go through 10 questions pertaining to the universes that are in this readathon. So 10 for Middle Earth, 10 for Wonderland, and 10 for Pan Am. And each question is going to be worth 50 points. This could very well make or break whether one team wins over another, because if you guys have been paying attention to the leaderboard and the spreadsheet, it's pretty close. It is very easy for more points to come in and disrupt everything that is currently right now in there. So this is going to be really important for you guys to have your phalanges working super, super well to type on your phones or on your keyboards or whatever the heck. So we're going to do it. First correct answer gets the points. And it has to be on my end. So, because your guys' chat is going to look different than what I see coming in, what Adri sees coming in. Okay? So the first correct answer is going to get the point. Okay? Simple as that. We will maybe start here in a couple minutes just to give everybody else enough time, I guess, to come in. So I have a website for the questions I have. We're going to go through just a list of them that I found that I think are pretty interesting. And we'll really test some of you in terms of Middle Earth, because some of these questions I had to think really hard on before realizing what the answer was. So, Adri, how do you feel like your questions for your team are?
I tried to do a pretty decent mix of ones that were a little more complicated and then some that were a little easier. Because there were some on mine that were like, who was the voice actor for this one character? I'm like, this movie the original cartoon was 1952. I don't know. So, I tried to pick some that were a little more complicated, but there are a handful in there that should hopefully be pretty simple. So, hopefully they're not too hard.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, Megan was going to try to come in for Team Panem, but unfortunately she is unable to. She does have to work very early in the morning at like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So she apologizes and hopes that everyone has a good time and wishes everybody else good luck on getting your final reads in and getting your points in. But she was unable to make it to hang out with us today. So we miss her. We love her, but sleep is very important when you have to wake up at 4 a.m. to go to work. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to get started here real quick. Do we want to start with Middle Earth, Wonderland, or Panem?
It makes no difference to me. I have whichever one you want, or whichever one they want.
Okay. Leaving it up to me. Great.
I don't want to make the decision.
Okay. Oh, and a quick little side note too. We're going to go through the 10 questions, all for the same universe. And what we're also going to do is we're going to try to do this where every hour on the hour we go through questions, and then however long left of that hour, we're going to do reading sprints. Because we figured that with you guys trying to get your points in and stuff, some of you, especially in the US right now, and maybe in parts of Europe or whatever, would still have time to get some reads in and get some points in. So we're going to give you guys that opportunity with doing a few reading sprints over the course of this live show, because it wouldn't be a reading-based anything without reading. So it'll be fun. But let's go ahead and I guess get started. We'll go ahead and do Middle Earth, I guess.
Okay.
So this is just a random website I found that had 37 questions. We're only going to go through the first 10. And what's nice is that I can click on the correct answer here for all you guys so that we can all see the answer together. So get your phalanges warmed up and ready, because we're going to go for the first question. Remember, first person that I see coming in is going to, first correct answer I see coming in is going to get the points. And make sure to leave your Discord name if it's different than your username on YouTube. All right. So, which character says 9 companions? So be it. You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring. Was it Elrond, Gandalf, or Aragorn? And there's an Oscar coming in. Hello. Hi, Bubba. Go get him. Oh, that ice cube? Oh, boy. Oscar loves his ice cubes.
Oh, ice cubes are the best, especially when it's hot outside.
Get Bubba. Okay, Destiny says Gandalf. Do we have any other answers coming in? Oh, you are so noisy.
Don't do that.
Give everybody until the next minute hits. Okay, so one answer for Gandalf. The correct answer is Elrond. If any of you remember from the books or the movies, Elrond is the one that hosts everybody. All of the mortals, the dwarves, the elves, everybody that comes together to figure out what the heck they're going to do with the ring in the first place. He's not the one that's in the group, but he's there. So, all right. So we did not have any correct answers for that, which is fine. We have plenty more questions to go through. Next question. What are the 2 Watchers? Are they the carved statues on the entrance to the Cirith Ungol Tower? Are they the massive statues of Anarion and Isildur standing on the river Anduin? Or are they the 2 rivers flowing through and creating the borders in the Gap of Rohan? That's okay, Destiny. We're just seeing what everybody can get. Do not worry.
I honestly would have gotten that one wrong anyway, so I also would not have gotten points for that.
Teresa B. Okay, so we have an answer. Teresa, what is your Discord name? Are you in our Discord for Battle of the Bookish? So I don't recognize your profile picture. I apologize. Give everybody till the next minute. No, you're not. Okay. So just so you guys know, for those of you that are just jumping in here, this is a live show for Battle of the Bookish. It is open for everybody to join in. But for those of you that are participating in Battle of the Bookish, you need to let us know what your Discord name is. Friend of Destiny. Well, welcome to the live show. We are doing a trivia night for our readathon that we've been hosting for this month, and so we're trying to give extra points to more people that are in the readathon. So you're totally welcome to hang out and join us and answer questions as much as you want. But now we know that you're not one of our Discord people, which is totally fine. It's all good.
One less name I have to write down on the list.
Right. One less name to keep track of. Exactly. All right. So the answer. That was my extra mouse. They are the two watchers, are the three-headed gargoyles on the entrance to the Cirith Ungol Tower. So that was A for that one. Okay. Alrighty. Question 3. What are Palantiri? Are they the three powerful What? That does not make sense. Three something given to the elves. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Are they the 7 seeing stones? Or are they the 3 jewels made by Feanor? And keep in mind, this is not just Lord of the Rings. This could be stuff from just in the entirety of Middle-earth. Probably should have looked at these a little bit further.
Some things are hard.
What that is, but don't know. All right, give everybody till the next minute. 20 more seconds.
I feel like we need like royalty-free music.
I know.
In between all of the questions.
That'd be nice. If I would have thought of that ahead of time, I probably could have got something, but nope.
That's all right.
Where's that Twitch playlist I usually have when I need it?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so Destiny is saying B. The answer is the 7 magical objects which would be used to communicate and see over a great distance. So Destiny, you did get that one correct. They're the 7 seeing stones. Yay!
Good.
Got a question right. Woohoo!
50 points. Yes.
Yay! Okay. Next question. Where is the front porch? Is it the tavern where Aragorn first met the hobbits? Is it the plains in the east of Mordor? Or is it the hidden entrance in the Misty Mountains to the Goblin Town? Give everybody to say 13:15 from my timer. All right. So the front porch is the hidden entrance where the dwarves and Bilbo Baggins take shelter during the Thunder Battle. So that would have been C.
And Destiny actually got that.
Right as I was talking about it. Should probably put it in. My thing had a little bit of lag.
No, I have it pulled up on my phone, so I can see it when it pops up over there. So at least we will know if it comes in before you read it.
Yep. So Destiny, another 50 points for you, girl. You got it. All right. Question 5. How does Farmer Maggot protect his farm, also known as the bomb furlong, from people?
I love
Does he
his
have
name.
3 trained dogs, a shape-shifting bear man, or a swarm of bees? Give everyone to 14:30. I think that should be enough time if everybody's putting in letters.
Yeah, letters definitely makes it a little bit easier to guess than having to type out a whole word or sentence.
Right, especially if you're having a hard time being able to spell it. Literally all of these are top-notch farm protection. A.
They are. I would not be interested in going near any of these.
Yeah, no. All right, answer. The farm is protected by 3 trained dogs called Wolf, Fang, and Grip. Destiny, you are raking in the points. Great job. I know some of these are guesses, but hey, guessing.
Amazing.
Yes. Okay. Question 6. Which of these is not the Elvish language? Taliska, Telerin, or Sindarin? Taliska, Telerin, or Sindarin? Go to 1530.
It's not letting me guess something on the TV.
We are looking for what is
So,
not the
okay,
Elvish
listen to
language
me.
for this one. Okay. The answer. Taliska is a human. It is spoken by the House of Hador and the House of Bayor. So the one that is not like the others is A, Taliska. And looks like Destiny did get that one.
Amazing.
Sweet. Who is Snaga?
Snaga.
Snaga is the great goblin that is the leader of the goblins in the Misty Mountains. Are they a fire drake living in the Lonely Mountain to protect their gold? Or are they an orc who died in the Cirith Ungol Tower? I don't remember Snaga, honestly. I don't know if this might be more of a just general Middle Earth. I don't remember.
Don't know. My knowledge of Middle Earth is basically 0. I know basically nothing.
Give everybody till 45. Okay. So you're saying A. All right, let's see. So Snaga is an orc who died in the Cirith Ungol. This might actually be not a specific name, but just a mocking term used by Uruk-hai to belittle inferior orcs. So that answer would have been C. So no, Destiny, that was not the correct answer, but that's okay.
You've already got 200 points, so you're doing awesome.
Yeah, you're doing great. All right. What occurs in the Welling Hall? It is the place where Treebeard invites Pippin and Merry to stay prior to the Entmoot. It is an Entish castle holding the Entmoot, or it is the tower where Saruman commands his forces. Which of these is Welling Hall? Hi, Bree. Welcome. I know you were participating in the readathon, but hi. Thank you for coming by. How are you doing? All right, we'll give everybody to the top of the minute. I'm interested. I feel like I know this one, honestly. I think it's, I'm not going to say. But Destiny has said C. So the correct answer is it is the place where Pippin and Merry drank the Ent draughts, which made them become the tallest hobbits in the Shire, which is A. I was like, and this was actually the answer I was thinking it was A because it sounded really familiar, so I figured that was the case. Ooh, even Bree's getting in on it. All right, yeah, feel free to jump in, have fun. All right, we have 2 more questions for Middle Earth, and then we're going to go for the rest of the hour into a sprint for everybody that wants to get their books done, okay? What marks the beginning of the Third Age? Is it the elimination of Beleriand after the Wrath War, the death of Sauron where the One Ring was destroyed, or the victory of the last lines of men and elves over Sauron? This would probably be something you would know if you read either The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. I think that they talk about it maybe in both. The beginning of the Third Age. We'll give everybody until, I'm going to say the 30-second mark. We'll give everyone a little bit more time on that one.
Well, I mean beds.
I'm trying to remember. No, C. Or it's probably A. One of those for sure.
Definitely going to be one of those.
One of them. All right, Destiny's saying C. Let's see what the answer is. The Third Age starts when the last alliance of men and elves defeated Sauron and ends when Sauron is killed after the One Ring is destroyed. Nice job, Destiny. All right, guys. Final question for Middle Earth. And then we're going to go do reading sprints. Or a sprint. Which name do the elves use to call the hobbits? The parent... I can't remember how to say that. Perianath? Perianath. I think that's how that's said. The Melon or the Onodrim? Yes, I was right. Yes, you were right. You were very much right. All right. Give everybody till, I'll say 45. The Perianath, the Melon, or the Onodrim? I think I'm pronouncing those right. Do not quote me on those pronunciations, because hell if I know. Okay. Destiny's saying C. It's the only thing that's sounding familiar.
Fair enough.
That's
None of this sounds familiar to me.
B or C. A sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right. So Destiny, C. Let's see if you get it right. I'm stupid. It's okay. Perianath is a collective plural, which means halfling in the Sindarin. So
That was the first one.
The sounding one, according to Bree, is the correct answer. So, all right, that is all the questions we're going to do for this world, this universe, because we want to give you guys the opportunity, like I said, to be able to do reading sprints and just get your books read, because that's the most important thing, right? But, Adri, what was Destiny's final total?
Destiny has 250 points for Pan-Am right now.
That is crazy. You just got 250 points for your team, Destiny. That could seriously change the entire game right there.
It really could. And you just guessed.
Yeah. Guessing. That's awesome. So, keep in mind, though, everybody else, we still have more questions to go through. We have 20 more questions. We have 10 for Wonderland and 10 for Pan-Am. So there is still plenty of opportunities for the rest of you to get in on this and get points for your team. Destiny can't be the only one getting points for that team. I mean, she could.
Yeah, I mean, if she does, then she's definitely going to pull Pan-Am probably ahead at this point.
Yeah, it's possible. I'm not going to say it's not.
Everybody's really close. Anything is possible at this point.
Exactly. It's so tight right now, you guys. Anything could happen. Yes, Bree, you get all the points as well. You get all the points just for being here. Thank you so much. Yes, go Destiny. Great job. Okay, so we'll start the sprint in about 2 minutes. We'll start at 25, and we're going to go up to the hour. So it's going to be a 35-minute sprint for everybody. And I'm going to get just a nice little timer out so I have something. So, Bree, great question. So, basically what they're doing is, this is a readathon where it is based on the amount of average points the team gets. So, the winning team will basically get, bragging rights, obviously. But then the winning team also, for the next round that we're doing of Battle of the Bookish in January, they're going to be able to pick the theme for the next round. So this round is Literary Universes that was picked by the winning team of the last round that we had in this past January. But also, depending on if they read all 10 prompts that are kind of more not required, but required, they have 5 general prompts and 5 team prompts that they, should try to reach. They get points for their team, and then they can also win an MVP spot, which would win a book off their wish list. This is basically, though, just getting more points for the team so that they can try to see if their team ends up pulling ahead. Excuse me. So this is kind of like a last-ditch effort for teams to get as many points as possible before the end of the readathon at midnight tonight in their time zones. So, very fun. If you would like to participate in another round, let me know. We can get you involved, to join up the Discord. And, we're not going to have another round till January, but...
At least not a full round anyway.
Right. Key thing there. We got some things cooking up. So, make sure you stick around because we got some ideas floating by we wanted to throw at you guys. Start with the free book off the wish list. Yes.
Do enough reading, you get that.
Yes. If you get through all of the general prompts and all of the team prompts for the team that you're on, you get put into a drawing to win that prize. But Middle Earth has got quite a few people, so it's going to be interesting to see who wins that one.
No, I need you're in Tally Wonderland because I know I've got a handful as well. So,
all right, so I'm just going to pull up a timer real quick. 35-minute timer. We're going to do a nice rainbow one because it's the end of Pride Month. Well, it's rainbow. It's rainbow colors. It's just colorful,
Yeah.
but it's still, Join in January. Beware, I'm coming. Bring it. Bring it, Bree. Oh, you just finished the book? Awesome. The one she got last
did you
round.
like it? Did you like it? I've read that one. So because I sent it, I know what you got, but I hope you liked it. I liked it.
All right, guys. I'm going to pull up my timer here. Everybody grab your books or whatever you're going to do. I'm going to sit here and edit a video. Adri, what are you going to be reading today?
I am reading Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett. I am currently 159 pages into this thing. It's pretty chunky, but this will complete my last prompt for the Pan Am team if I can get this finished before the end of the night tonight. Oh, you loved it. I'm so glad you loved it. It's really good.
All right, guys. 35 minutes of reading. Get your stuff going. If you get points in by midnight in your time zones, they will count. For us, it's going to be a little different because obviously, we're in all different time zones. But tomorrow, we will not be accepting any more at a certain point. So make sure you get those points in as soon as you can tonight. All right? Everybody go ahead and start. There we go. Hopefully that didn't scare you. I tend to scare people by accident in my sprints. All right, so I edited my video, exported it, and now it's ready so I can upload it tomorrow. And I got through about 13 pages listening to my audiobook as well as physically reading. So, how'd you do?
Very nice. I am also listening to my audiobook along with reading, and I got through about 50 pages. But like 5 or 6 of those were like starting a new part. So there was like 5 or 6 pages of just like emptiness.
Oh,
So
wow.
Yeah. Where they're literally just empty pages.
Now, were you really terrified, Bree, or are you just being silly? I will never know. The world may never know. All right, so now I need to see if I can somehow give you control, Adri.
Yes.
Because I'd like for you to be able to show your questions if you can share them.
Maybe.
Let me see. Hold on a moment. Let me figure it out.
Just holding a cat. He's fine. Yippee kitty.
Cute baby. Nearly wrapped up a Photoshop project. Nice. No, serious, I screamed. Oh, I'm sorry. Deep in reading. I'm sorry. Don't blame me though. Blame the timer. It had the sound on and I didn't realize I had the sound on. If I had the sound off and I did that, I would have scared and I would have felt much more bad. I don't know. Let me see if I can stop that. Doop. I don't know if I can allow you to have control of it. I think you have to be in the studio itself. Like, as if you were doing your thing. But that's okay. So,
I don't know.
How do you want to do this then for Panem and Wonderland's questions?
I mean, I have them in a Google Doc, so I can just read them. It's fine. Because they're literally just listed in a Google Doc with their answers. So
okay. Alrighty.
that works.
Go
She
ahead
apparently
and-
really wants attention. Like
Apparently.
she's just hanging out. This is Molly, by the way.
Oh, hello, Molly.
Molly. Okay, so should we do Pan Am or Wonderland? I have them both.
Let's do Wonderland first.
Okay. Let's scroll down to those. All right, so let's go ahead and start with what color was the Queen of Hearts having the roses painted?
Oh gosh, I'm thinking of 2 colors, and I can't remember what it was from what. Oh no. And whenever you're ready. Okay. So Destiny, first one says red.
That is correct. They were red.
I was like, it either was going to be going from white to red or red to white, and I could not remember.
No, they were going white to red. Okay. So let's do this one. What is the name of the poem that the Cheshire Cat sings?
Oh, I don't think I've ever known what that's called. Do they say
I'll
it?
put you down now. It's only in the books, though. It's not in the movie.
Oh, okay. So you'd have to have read the books to know what.
So you'd have to have at least a little bit of knowledge of the books.
Okay.
I read all of the both Alice books for my degree in college.
I read an arc of a fictionalized account of Lewis Carroll, basically about who he had as the inspiration for Alice, and how he apparently was I don't know exactly what you would call him if he was autistic and back in those times or what, but he just really seemed to connect better with kids. It wasn't like a pedophilic kind of thing. It was more of like none of the adults could understand him.
Yeah.
So he hung out with the kids, and one of the little girls he hung around with was the inspiration for Alice. And I don't even know how true it was, but it said it was supposed to be like a fictionalized account of the story of how that came to be.
Yeah, he definitely had inspiration from one of the girls, from a little girl he knew. So, I know that much is true.
So we have no idea on this one.
No guesses. The answer is the Jabberwocky.
Oh my gosh, I knew that.
The Jabberwocky.
That was one of the random piece of information that I never knew I would have known was part of that until now. I've heard of that before, though. That's crazy.
Yeah. There's like a Jabberwocky tree that just like inspired that as well, that poem as well. So,
wow.
Yeah. It's on Oxford campus, I think.
Oh, okay.
In England. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Lewis was from England, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. So let's do at the tea party, the Mad Hatter and the March Hare destroy what item that belongs to the White Rabbit?
They showed up along to the White Rabbit. Oh my gosh. Gosh, I really need to go back and watch that again. At least the Disney film.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever read the books, honestly. Not even as a kid. I don't think we ever read them.
They're good. They're actually pretty good. Like, I don't love a lot of classics, which is fascinating since I have a literature degree. But yeah, I like those ones.
I also don't really remember reading the Lion, like any of the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe books. I think
the Narnia books.
I think the only one I read was the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and that was because I had to read it for a class. Was it his watch?
It is his pocket watch.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I feel like that would be the case. Like they stole it from him or something like that, or that was like why he had to run because he couldn't find it or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. He's good. They have his pocket watch and they just destroy it. So in a continuing question to go along with that, which of these 3 condiments did the Mad Hatter think was ridiculous and did not put it inside the White Rabbit's watch? Ketchup, mustard, or tea?
Condiments.
In that scene, they just fill the pocket watch with like condiments and make like a sandwich out of it.
Yep, now I remember. I don't remember what they didn't put in it though, but I do remember the scene you're talking about. All right, Destiny's saying mustard.
Yeah, mustard. That is correct. Okay. That is a ridiculous thing to put in it for some reason. We're doing all kinds of ridiculous things, but that's ridiculous.
Including throwing the tea in there.
Yeah, just chuck that in. It's fine. All right. I'm scrolling through my list. What animal does the Queen of Hearts use as croquet balls?
Oh, the croquet balls. Okay.
Yeah, not the mallets, the balls.
Okay. Oh, that's hard. Oh. Yeah, I really need to go back and rewatch that. It has been a long time since I've seen that movie.
You know.
I do remember really liking the live action one that they made that Johnny Depp was the Mad Hatter in.
Yeah, that one was good. I haven't seen the hedgehogs. Yes. Very good. They were little hedgehogs, and they yawned when she got them out of their little hole spot. Okay. How about what are the Mad Hatter and the Hare celebrating? What is their party for?
I don't remember who it was for, but I think I remember the what they called it.
Like what event are they celebrating?
Yeah. There's every now and then I get back on TikTok and I hear the sound that they do from the live action with Johnny Depp, where he's like, "I'm thinking of something that begins with the letter M," and I'm like,
Yes.
I don't remember that scene, but it's been so long. All right, Destiny says, an unbirthday. My dad used to get us happy unbirthday cakes. Aw.
Yeah. That's really sweet. And also the correct answer. So very good.
Whose unbirthday was it? I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I just know that they were doing an unbirthday.
Yeah, I knew that. I just couldn't. It wasn't Alice's, I don't think. Was it?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so because they didn't know her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What was the White Rabbit saying in the very beginning?
I only kind of know this because my mom and I used to make fun of this all the time. Whenever we would be running around the house.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody, like most people would probably know what this line would be. It's a pretty popular line from this, I think.
I think so too. And if not, I feel like once we say it, it's gonna be like, oh yeah.
Right, that's what that's from. I'm late.
Yep, I'm late. He says, I'm late. I'm late for a very important date.
The time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. Seriously, my mom and I, when I was really little, anytime we went to run around and do anything, we would just sing that, and it just always made me laugh.
It's amazing.
We still do that sometimes to this day, or at least I do.
I'm scrolling through all my questions.
Destiny, you are really raking in the points.
Yeah,
if yours does not come ahead out of this, I would be shocked.
Seriously. Okay, how about how many days a year can you celebrate an unbirthday?
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my gosh, how many days a year can you celebrate an unbirthday? I feel like this is kind of a trick question. Curious to know what the answer is. All right, Destiny has no idea. Do we want to wait for anybody else? Anybody else have any ideas? How many times do you celebrate an unbirthday in a year?
Okay.
Nope. Reset.
Nope. Okay.
No clue.
The answer is 364.
Right, because there was what was the one that they said that you had to still celebrate? The thing that
it's your actual birthday. It's like,
yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure like it's technically a trick question because I'm like it could be any time except for your birthday.
Yeah. So 365 days in a year. The only day you can't celebrate is your actual birthday. So 364 days.
Awesome.
Yep. Okay.
Go Whitefly.
I think I've got like 2
more flying in my head, and I'm like,
I don't know.
Time of the year. Yay.
I know. What is the Red Queen's or the Queen of Hearts famous line that she screams?
That's a pretty easy one.
Yeah,
that's kind of a gimme for most people, but let's see who gets it in first.
Fun.
It is. Let's just see who gets it in first, because I'm sure most people know this line. There's actually a song that I really, really like that takes inspiration from that line. Like, it's actually called that line.
That line.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's by. I'll wait until we get answers to say who it's by because I don't want any of you looking it up.
Until we reveal. Yeah.
Aha! Here we go.
Yeah. Off with their heads.
The band that has this title of a song, like it's called "Off with Their Head," I think it's "Off with Her Head" technically, but it's by Icon for Hire. For those of you that might be into that rock heavy kind of music.
Yeah.
It's actually, I think one of the first songs I learned all the lyrics to from that band. So that's my favorite one.
Okay, I think we've got 2 more questions I can do.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So this one might be a little harder, so sorry. What animal does the walrus eat in Tweedledee and Tweedledum's story, The Walrus and the Carpenter?
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember that part.
That was like my favorite part of the movie. That's the only reason I remember.
I barely even remember when Tweedledee and Tweedledum even come in. Like I remember the centipede. Is that what he was? Was he a centipede or a millipede or whatever?
Yeah, like the caterpillar thing.
Yeah, I remember him. Don't really remember when Tweedledee and Tweedledum come in. What is the walrus eat?
It's a random series of events.
Yeah. I mean, I think
the whole thing is just kind of a fever dream.
I was just going to say, I think most people consider it like a trip.
Yep.
Hello, welcome. Yes, you still have time to get points in if you are participating in Battle of the Bookish. Destiny does not remember exactly.
Okay.
So let's move on to the next question. But Chipmunk, I don't know who you're supposed to be. Are you in our Discord for Battle of the Bookish at all? If you are, please give us your Discord name if you're going to be answering questions because we want to make sure we get the points to the right people.
Yes.
We have a few people I know that are here that are not part of Battle of the Bookish, and that is fine. You're welcome to join in and have fun with answering questions, but we just got to make sure we're getting points where they're supposed to go.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, so let's go ahead and give the answer for the question you just asked before.
The question was, the walrus eats oysters.
Oh.
Yeah, eats oysters. All right, so this is the last one for Wonderland. And I can't resist this one because I think it's just too good. Who plays the Mad Hatter in the 2010 version of Alice in Wonderland?
Because I said his name.
Yeah, now that's even better. So now they have a hint that they didn't know.
Okay,
Swirly I will write it down.
Perfect. Thank you. Who plays the Mad Hatter in the 2010 version of Alice in Wonderland? It's gonna come down to like who's got the fastest fingers.
Fastest fingers, yeah.
Oh, both came in at the same time, but Destiny was the first one on top. But yes, you're both correct.
Nice.
But
it is Johnny Depp.
Just barely. Destiny beat.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, but now we have another person getting points in. And Swirly,
Yeah.
Are you part of Phantom too? Are they?
I don't know. Maybe. I knew this. I know this when I put in the spreadsheet. I don't. No. You're in Wonderland. You're a Wonderland.
Hey, we have a Wonderland person though. That's awesome.
I thought so. But I've been entering points for both Pan Am and Wonderland, so I can't always trust my own brain.
Okay, folks. So that's going to conclude the Wonderland question portion of the live show. For those of you that might be just joining us, don't worry, you have more opportunities to answer questions. We have 10 more questions for the Panem universe that you can join in on here at around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or the top of the hour for most other people. So what we've been doing, if any of you have come in that haven't seen what's been going on, we are taking basically a little time in the hour to do the questions, and then the rest of the hour we take to do a reading sprint, because we know there's plenty of people who want to get their books read, but they want to do the live show as well. So we're going to give you the best of both worlds and give you guys a reading sprint for the rest of the hour. Okay? So we're going to start the next one in about 3 minutes. At the 25-minute mark, we're going to do another 35-minute sprint. And I will make sure that the alarm or the music is off this time so that nobody gets scared. Sorry, Bree. But before we get started with that, how has everybody been doing this month? Please tell me, because I feel like that Adrian and I both were just talking about before we started the live show, this month has been rough for everybody, not just within the last week, but the entire month seems to have been really rough, which honestly I find kind of offensive with it being Pride Month, just saying, but you know. How did everybody do? I just finished editing my June wrap-up, and I got through a lot more books this month than I expected I was going to. So I'm pretty proud of myself on that front. But how's everybody doing? Brandy's in doing sprints, so I'll stay for the last one. Oh, okay. Maybe you both decided to take the week off. Good for you. You guys do sprints so often. I'm so glad you guys just both decided to take a break. True. Genuinely. Like, I know where you're at, it's not really great for other reasons. But this has been my mood for like the entire month, it feels like. So, with you there. But Adrian, how many books did you end up getting through this month? I said, you said that you feel like you didn't do well, but how much did you get read exactly?
Sid, let me get my reading notebook out here, my reading journal out. Look, because it's like 14 or 15. 15. I have finished 15 books so far this month.
Holy crap! Good for you. That's awesome. Hi, Tina.
Hopefully 16 by the time I finish this.
Nice. Welcome, Tina. Too much going on. Haven't read neither as much. Yeah. I'm happy with the fact that I finished 7 books. I started off the month finishing Hero of Ages, and I ended the month getting through the Alamancor Jack novella, and I'm now working on Shadows of Self. And I'm carrying this over into July, and I'm totally fine with it because I think that I did a really good job this month despite everything that happened. So, too much happened this month that wasn't books. True. So true. Oh, my Lord. All right, but with that being said, we're going to do another 35-minute sprint for everybody. So get some reading done. Hopefully you guys can get more points in. Remember to get your points in before the end of tonight if you're participating in Battle of the Bookish. And if you're here and you're not participating in Battle of the Bookish, that's okay. Just enjoy hanging out with us on the sprints and answering questions if you'd like. If you are coming in for Battle of the Bookish currently, like if you just arrived, make sure to let us know your Discord name if it is different than your username on YouTube so that we can get you guys points. We have one last round of points to give out. And then we're going to give you guys some information regarding the rest of the readathon for this month and some information for the next couple of months before the next round. So, all right. 35 minutes, everybody. Go ahead and get started.
can't highlight your comment, but we are sprinting.
What happened?
Somebody asked if we were sprinting.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're almost done with this sprint, so we'll answer questions, ML, in just a minute. Okay? There. Now I'm on. Okay, so awesome, great. So hi, first of all, ML. Glad you're here. We are sprinting. This is actually a live show for a readathon that Adrienne and I have been hosting for the month. But everyone is welcome to come here because we are going to be doing reading sprints. We have one more that we're going to do And we're also doing trivia for the literary universes, as that was our theme for our readathon for this month. So we have one more round of questions to go for Panem from the Hunger Games. So you are welcome to answer questions if you would like to answer them, but you do not have to. And we're doing one more sprint before the night is over for everybody in the readathon to get some pages in here before the end of the night. So, this though, massive mood. Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad you joined too. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, you're welcome to answer questions if you might know the answer. Basically, the reason we're out doing this, you're going to do that at some point. We're basically having everybody answer questions that are part of the readathon to earn extra points for their teams, because the teams are neck and neck. Like, they're super close, and I have a feeling that by the end of the last round of questions, it's going to be interesting. We're probably going to have one of the teams finally pulling ahead if they know what they're thinking, but we will see. So, Adri has the questions for Panem, so we're going to have her go through those. And again, questions are worth 50 points apiece. Destiny is currently in the lead with the amount of points for Panem, having earned, I think, she's got to be like 300 by now?
Way more than that.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, 1, 2.
You are too cute. Both of you are too cute. I just adore you both, ML and Bree.
She has 650 points.
Oh my gosh, Destiny! You have 650 points just from answering questions. That is nuts.
So what we're saying is tuning into the live show to do trivia is worth it.
Yes. Experiment has gone the way we have hoped it would. So, yes, absolutely amazing. Like, she hasn't got every single question right.
No.
Do not get us wrong. But a good chunk of them. Like, that is a substantial amount of points. Like, be proud of yourself, Destiny. Good Lord.
Seriously. And now we're into your team's questions.
Yeah. So let's see if you can get any of these ones, which I hope you would, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready? All right. What did District 1 produce? What goods does District 1 produce?
Oh, the goods. I don't think I ever knew the goods. I'm very fuzzy on the districts in general. Like, I knew that 7, I mean, obviously the prompts that we have, would help with the district. I don't remember what the goods for District 1 were, if they did any. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Luxury goods is what Destiny says.
That is correct. They do luxury goods.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Apparently my husband is drowning his own emotions in music. I can hear it. So
there
I don't
you
know
go.
if you guys can hear it at all, but he's currently listening to The Sound of Silence by Disturbed. Uh-oh. Adri!
Hi!
Hi, there you are. Okay, you froze for a second.
My internet freaked out, but it looks fine now, so here's hoping it stays good.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What did Prim name her cat?
Wow, I need to go back and read these books. All I remember from when I did initially read them was I gave Mockingjay 2 stars, but I don't remember why.
Mockingjay made me angry. I liked it in hindsight.
I do remember it made me angry. I don't remember why though.
Oh, so many reasons.
Don't nobody say anything because I don't
No
remember.
spoilers.
Right. Buttercup?
Yes, it was Buttercup.
I feel like book 2 is the one I remember the best.
Yeah. All right.
Question.
So, next question. What district produces lumber?
Well, this is kind of a gimme.
Well, yeah. Gotta have a handful of those in there.
George.
Yeah, I don't mind him walking around in the background. He's supposed to be getting kids ready for bed. Where's Liveshow?
Should know this one. Well, you should have put the answer in. District 7.
We could just see like just your head coming around the corner. Yes, District 7.
Come on, memory.
Yeah. Alrighty. All right, next one. What is an Avox missing?
What is a what?
An Avox missing.
Missed the questions I might have got cheering on Destiny's amazingness. Aw, you can still try. You can still guess. All of the questions that we had for Middle Earth, Destiny guessed on.
She did.
still
Just
try.
guess.
Hello, Alessandra. Welcome. We are doing trivia right now for Panem. We are going through some questions, so feel free to answer if you know any of them. They said their tongue.
They are missing their tongue.
Okay.
That was introduced during Catching Fire. It was the first time they pop up.
Yes, I do remember that now. There we go.
Yep, tongue. Yeah.
Gotta get those thumbs and those fingers raring,
You
people.
gotta go fast. All right. Who gave Katniss the Mockingjay pen?
Oh, and I think this was different from the book than from the movie.
It is. So I will tell you, the answer that we have in our thing is from the books.
Okay.
So keep that in mind.
Been over 10 years since I read The Hunger Games. I was actually just saying before you hopped on, it's been a hot minute since I've read them, and I read them when I was in college for the first time. But I gave Mockingjay 2 stars, and I have no memory as to why.
Yeah.
Fox Girl.
No, not a Fox Girl.
Nope. Madge. Don't remember her last name, but the mayor's daughter.
That is correct.
I do remember that because that was outside of what Katniss knew of her. Madge never really had much of a relationship with her, I don't think, until that point.
Yeah, it was very loose. But yeah, I read them for the first time my senior year of high school, and this year's our 10-year reunion. So it's been 10 years since I read those because I only read them the one time.
Wow.
Yeah.
The girl with the weirdo hair. Yes, correct. All right. Yeah, Destiny has been killing it all night, genuinely.
Yeah.
Panem is going to have, I swear, the complete lead by the end of this. I want to know, after we get done with this round, what we're at with points.
Yes, I'm going to enter these as soon as we get off so that it'll be updated real. In fact, I could probably do it before we
That's
during
what
the
I was
next
saying.
sprint.
Before we even end the show, I want to know, because I want to know where Panem ends up.
Yeah, I'll do it during the next sprint.
All right.
Okay, next one. How did Katniss's father die?
Oh, okay. I remember this. I think I remember this from just the books. I don't even think they don't really even mention it in the movies. I don't think, not very well.
If they do, it's like a one-off sentence. Like it's not in depth.
Right. I remember they did one thing from it was like a dream of some kind through death. Dust from the coal mine.
Not dust from the coal mine.
Mine collapse. This was what I remembered, was the mine collapse.
It was the mine collapse.
I think I'm so funny. I was like, that sounds like it's supposed to be a joke. I think that's the point. I killed him. You guys. Yes, a mine accident. What, you need on the right one? Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Husband needs me.
I will ask the next question while she is gone.
Oh, pencil? Yeah, can you grab one? 1 second.
All right, we'll go ahead and read the next one here. Who is the mentor for District 12 tributes?
You do this too, or just- I missed it. Who is the what?
Who's the mentor for the District 12 tributes?
Okay. Effie Trinket?
No, she's not their she's not their mentor.
Nope. She is involved in the story, but she's not the mentor. I know that much.
She's not the mentor.
Dang my memory. Hey, Mitch.
Yes. Hey, Mitch.
Chipmunk, you got points for Wonderland. Nice job. Correct, Saf. You were just after Chipmunk. I am me. Was it Brady? Brady the murderer?
Yeah.
Love it. Y'all are a riot. I love it. All right.
Okay. All right. What are the games called every 25 years?
Oh. Okay.
He's an amazing character.
He is. Seriously.
I love him.
So underrated in terms of like a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's brash, but like there's a reason for it. Hunger Games?
Technically.
We're crazy.
I love it.
Hunger Games too. I love it. Is this a trick question? No, this is not. The Quarter Quell.
Yes,
There
the
we go.
quarter
It's not
quest.
just- These are great. Quarterly games. Almost. Half. There's half there.
Yeah,
Um,
almost.
Hunger Games? Nope. Hunger Games is the normal one that they do every year. Every 25 years, they do the Quarter Quell, which is what Catching Fire is all about. Book 2.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my eyes
All
are
right.
burning. Woo!
All right, next one. Who was the game master for the 74th Hunger Games? So that's book 1.
Oh, I don't remember his name. I know the actor off the top of my head.
With his amazing facial hair.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he's in so much more now.
Yeah.
Like,
I kicked my desk.
okay. Seneca Crane.
Yep, Seneca Crane.
There we go. Bree was the game master.
Who was the game master?
Oh!
Oh,
No, not quite.
I like that one though. That's good.
I'm not going to say whether he might have been or not, because I don't know, but who knows?
No, it's a good name
President
regardless.
No. President Snow was not a game master. Did he technically take over the second one, the Quarter Quell?
I don't remember.
No, that was the Philip, whatever his name is, that actor. I can't remember what his full name is, but
We have
he died not that long after that movie was out. I don't think.
So, you want to give it like 2 minutes? My kids are getting ready for bed, so I will read this last question, and then I will go tuck them in real fast.
Okay.
So, all right, the last one. How were the tributes notified that another competitor has been killed?
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Okay, I'll be back.
That's easy. All right, so how did people know when tributes were killed in the games? That is the question, and my glasses are just going to be the bane of my existence, so we're going to just keep them off because I can still see. Cannons! There we go, Saf. Good job. So, you, though, are you involved with Battle of the Bookish at all? Because if not, I might give it to Chipmunk Squirrely Chan here, because I don't remember if you're in our Discord for Battle of the Bookish at all. Because we're trying to also give points for like the people that are participating in it for their teams. So if you're not, that's okay. You still get it correct, and you would still get imaginary cookie, but no, just like trivia. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure, because I love everybody that wants to be here for trivia. We are also just trying to give people who are in the readathon the points that they get. So, Squirrely, you will get that point for Wonderland. So.
Okay.
All right, so technically we had Saf, who is not a part of the readathon,
Right.
with the point, but the first participant is Squirrely.
Excellent. Easy.
And then, cannon fire. Feel like I came in and incited chaos. You're good. I love it. I love it so much. It makes me so happy to see everybody here.
Chaos
Cannon
is
with a projected screen. Yes, the cannon was really the signifier, but they did project the image. So you are
They did that usually at the end of the day. Like you'd hear the cannon, and then at the end of the day, they'd play the capital theme, and then you'd see everybody who died that day. So
bragging rights are always good. That's what the team that wins the whole readathon, that's what they get, and they get to pick the theme for next round.
Yeah.
Lady Rain with money moves. That's how they. I'm sure you got those money moves that are just gonna make everybody like just know what's up. Darn, Saf beat me. It's okay. You still get your points for it because Saf's not in the actual readathon, but Saf did technically answer it first correctly. On my end, at least. Because, again, the chat can be all kinds of goofy for everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so with that, Adri, go ahead and put the things in for points, and we will share that with everybody here in a minute.
Yes.
For those of you that are participating in Battle of the Bookish, specifically, just want to let you guys know, final reminder for the night, get your points in. Get your books in for your points before 11:59 p.m. in your time zone. Currently here, I still have a little less than 2 hours of the day, so I have still time to get more of my points in if I wanted to. I'm not. I don't have anything that I'm going to be able to count in, but make sure you guys get those points in. We will not be taking points at all July 1st in after 6 a.m., I would say, Eastern Standard Time, because that's probably when most of us will have, already got stuff in. So, yes. Thank you to Adri for doing all the math points for trivia.
No problem.
It's great. It's fantastic.
There is one submission for Middle Earth, if you want to put that in real quick, so we have a fully up-to-date spreadsheet total.
Oh, we have a Middle Earth?
Yeah, somebody redeemed them.
Okay.
Somebody also did for Wonderland, which is why I checked.
Okay. So, yes, I see that. Okay.
I do this.
Can you throw that in there then, since you're already...
Yeah.
Oh, they have 2 submissions.
Oh, do they? I didn't. I just saw that it was up there.
Yeah, there's 2 submissions for the same person.
Okay, I can do that.
Thank you. Just since you're already in there doing that.
Maybe
Okay, so now to go into quickly just some other things that we wanted to let you guys know about. We are planning and trying to figure out the best way to go about doing some things in between rounds. So those of you that are here that are not participating currently in Battle of the Bookish, this is going to be a kind of a cool little thing you're going to hear about early on. We are trying to figure out the best way to do a week-long readathon that would involve being able to pick teams earlier, I think, or at least with the team that we have from the last round. But it's kind of like an idea of preparing for battle, like sharpening up skills, something along those
training camp
lines.
style.
So keep your eyes peeled over the next couple of months on the Discord and on, my YouTube channel, on our Instagram. I know TikTok really fell flat again this time. We were really hoping to get TikTok rolling, but things did not pan out the way we expected to for anybody. So we're trying to figure out the best way to go about doing that, because TikTok is really difficult to maintain. It's not very easy. If any of you are in any way content creators on there, it's not fun. But we are trying to figure out best ways to do that. So we are going to have a Google survey that will be going out at the end of the readathon when the announcements are made for winners, for the team, and for the MVPs for the teams. We'll have a Google survey coming out for you guys to fill out. So if you have suggestions for things you want to see in the week-long readathon, or maybe even if we end up doing 24-hour readathons, just to encourage more people to join up, let us know. Are there challenges you want us to do? Are there things that you want to see go on during those week-long readathons? Please fill out those surveys for us, for those of you that are in the Discord, to let us know what you want. We want to make this as fun for you as it is for us. So, how fun. I picked Team Breathe the Murderer, Game Master Twerker Extraordinaire. Genuinely, though, you guys that are here that are not already a part of the readathon, if you want to join, you are more than welcome to. I can make sure that you guys get information, like the Discord and everything, for you guys to join us later. It's a fun time. We've been doing this now. Oh gosh, this is our 4th round of Battle of the Bookish, but we had 3 rounds under a different name. So we've been doing this for about 4 years, and
which is insane.
It is absolutely insane. Like, the fact that Adrian and I have known each other for 4 years now is weird, because it does not feel like it's been 4 years. Oh, you joined the Discord. Thank you, Saf.
Yay.
So, like I said, you'll get information when we are able to put it out. But if you fill out the Google survey for the participants, please just tell us what you want to see, because we will do our best, which usually means that we'll probably put it in. It's almost a guarantee. We'll put it in somewhere, some way.
For a little behind the scenes of how we plan, when we sit down and start working on what's the next round going to look like, the first thing we do is pull up the Google forms and we look through the answers and see, okay, how could we incorporate different things? So we always look at them and take your feedback and your suggestions, and we want this to be fun for you guys because you're the ones participating. So we want this to be great.
And we are, always looking for people who want to help. Things did not pan out as well as we would have liked, with, Megan not being able to participate as much as a team lead, with a lot of the things that happened this month for her personally and for all of us, team leads and participants alike. Yeah. So I'm not opposed to the idea of allowing somebody else to come in as maybe a 4th if Liv is not able to participate again. So if that stuff comes up, you guys will know about it. So keep your eyes peeled. There might be things down the line that, we would ask you guys to help us out with. And that may be being a team lead, or it might be just giving us more feedback about certain things. So, all right. Drum roll, because I'm going to show the final points. Well, not final points.
No, not final. We've got a couple more hours.
Time, but I'm going to show you guys where things stand as of now. And I'm actually kind of shocked, truthfully. You guys ready? Drum roll, please. Here we go. So I'm going to zoom this in for everybody if I can. Maybe. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. I'm breaking things. Oh, no. Delete that. There we go. Oh, no. Okay. Oh,
you're good.
I thought it was all screwed up.
We got it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys can see that. I apologize if you can't. I don't know why I can't zoom in. Because I think it's because it's an Excel sheet. Whoa. What was that?
I'm making it bigger.
It's lagging. That's why.
I'm making it bigger so you can see it.
Oh, that's you. I was like, why is it getting bigger?
I'm doing it. Don't worry. I'll fix it later.
Okay. So, as you guys can see, it's still a pretty close race. It is a lot of points that were given to Panem, for sure.
Panem jumped up over 100 average points.
Yeah.
Because everything's averaged out for those who don't participate and don't know what's happening.
Yep. So, yeah, like Adri said, for those of you that don't know how this goes, we base winners off of the average amount of points that the team gets. So that's the amount of points that they get from the page number of the book, as well as whether or not it fills a prompt, general or team-based. And so the total points is how much they've made total in terms of, page participation points for, Instagram, all those things. And then the prompts, and then we average it out by dividing the total points that the team has by how many people are in that team.
Yes.
So currently, my team, Middle Earth, is still in the lead with not a very large margin to Wonderland being in second. This is literally still anybody's game because we know people are going to be bringing in more points again for other prompts.
Yes.
This is as accurate as we have currently with how people have submitted their things and putting in the points from the live show. It is very, very close.
And I know of at least 2 people from different teams who have said they're going to be entering books that count for prompts before the readathon ends. So you never know.
It could be anybody. And truthfully, like I said, the stakes of it are pretty minimal, compared to like what you would expect. But it's still pretty interesting because the stakes are that your team then gets to decide what the next theme is going to be.
We have pretty good control.
It's pretty interesting because then it limits us on what we can do.
It does, which is honestly for the better.
Yeah, truthfully, because I think other than like if we didn't have some direction, we would be aimless. But we've had gods and goddesses. We had that last round.
Mm-hmm.
We had decades the round before. What did we have the first round?
The first round was genres.
Genres. Yes, we had genres. So y'all get to pick whatever theme we get. And then we have, as the battle masters, have to come up with prompts that fit those themes.
Yep, they then pick the teams and the prompts.
Yes. So this is why you want to get your points in. This is why you want to make sure that before midnight hits your guys' time zones, you get those books in for those points. This is going to be a very close race. How long do you think Wonderland and Middle Earth have been kind of at it? It's been like a better part of a week, right?
Yeah, they've been close basically the whole time, but it's been like really close for like a week or 2 now.
Yeah.
There was one point where all teams were within 100 points of each other, and that was amazing.
It was amazing. Like, seriously, guys, this is actually the closest I think we've ever had. Adrian and I were discussing even before the live show. We think this is the closest race we've had to the finish for first place in the entire history of the readathon up to this point.
Usually there's like a team that like pulls ahead and then it's like a battle for second place almost, but not this round. It's literally anybody's game this time.
So, all right, so let's move that aside for right now.
And I will fix the numbers and make them small again.
For those of you that are in Battle of the Bookish, do you guys have any final questions, any final things that you would like to ask of us? Anything you need clarification on? Even everybody who's here just normally, just here for the live show, just the fact that I'm here or that me and Adrian are here together, like whoever the heck is here. If you have questions, about the readathon, feel free to ask. We got some time. We could do another sprint if you guys would like, or we can answer questions. It doesn't matter to me. You
guys just hang out and talk. There's
Huh?
also that. We can also just hang out and talk. There's also that option.
Exactly. Y'all tell me what you want to do because you guys in the comments are quite a riot.
Yeah.
Oscar's getting sassy, apparently. I just heard him bark.
Well, one of my cats is getting ready to pounce on another one. They've got like the hunting crouch.
Drop the Discord link.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Here, I'll grab it.
Thank you, Adri.
Sure.
So it's going to be dropped right in the comments for you guys so you guys can join us. Again, the next big round, month-long readathon-wise, will not be until January 2023. But we are planning on trying to figure out the best time to do a week-long readathon. So for those of you that are going to participate in the future, you would be more than okay to join up with a team and just hang out and get some points in for yourself. We're not certain exactly how it's going to work, what exactly, it's going to do in terms of like an advantage for other teams. But you'll know when we know. You'll know when we know. Can we have honorary points for joining the live, not that actually count? Yes. Honorary points for everybody who's here.
Yes.
Hundreds of thousands of points for everybody who's here. How about that? The limit is non-existent. And I don't think
I'm not a mod, so I can't send the link. Sorry. Hold on. I'll send it to you and you can post it.
Okay. Yep. Just give it to me in the private chat.
Yep.
And I will get it over.
My bad. Forgot I can't send links as a moderator without being a moderator.
Maybe I should make you a moderator. How about that?
There you go.
There we go. All right. So
Yeah, there we go.
this is the link you can use. Everybody gets bragging points. Yeah! Honorary points. Everybody does. Because genuinely, I was not expecting all you guys that were not a part of the readathon to come join. Makes my little heart so happy. You guys have no idea. It's been like a really rough month, and it makes me so appreciative that all you guys came to just come hang out and just have fun. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming out.
Amazing.
I will make her a mod once I can figure out how the hell to do that.
That's a great point. How does one make mods? We have to be smarter than the computer, and I'll be honest, I'm not.
I'm not either. I'm sure. I know it's possible. I just gotta figure out how the hell to do it. So
Yeah, there's
once
a
I
button
figure it out, she
somewhere,
will be a mod because more than likely she will be in future live shows or whatever that I decide to do.
At the very least, we're not stopping Battle of the Bookish yet, so I'm going to be around for those.
Right. Exactly.
At the very least.
Anything else? I don't know. Do you have anything else that we should discuss about the readathon or anything?
I don't think so. I think everything. I mean, unless people have questions.
Of course. I'm so glad you guys could just come and hang out. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. Okay, studio YouTube settings. Great. Thank you. I will do that as soon as I can. How long does it take you to come up with the prompts after the theme is chosen? That's a great question. Honestly, not too long. Well then.
I clicked on a button and I figured out I can do this. Sorry. Okay, I'll put it back.
The way I said that almost sounded like, hello there. Like the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
So really the process of coming up with prompts doesn't take too long.
No, having the guidance of a pre-prepared theme is very helpful for that.
I think I want to say, for me personally, with this round, coming up with having the theme of literary universes, I already knew going in like what I was going to want because I decided to head a team specifically that was going to be Middle Earth because it's one of my favorite universes of all time. So then coming up with prompts was actually fairly easy because I know that universe, at least Lord of the Rings based, very well.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just coming up with different groups, I think is probably the hardest part.
Especially for a theme as wide as like literary universes. There's so many to pick from. But like for this one, I did headed up Wonderland. I came up with the prompts for that one. And I picked Wonderland not because I have some wonderful connection to Wonderland, but because when the theme was chosen by the last winning team, somebody mentioned they really wanted to see Wonderland as a team. And so I knew enough about Wonderland to feel confident in making prompts for that one. So because I knew that there were several people on that team that wanted to see Wonderland this time, I went ahead and picked that one because it was something that was clear that they wanted. So I brought it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Megan, she really liked Panem. So she went with that. And then kind of came up with prompts based around it. It was pretty easy for her, it seemed like. So
yeah. Doing the decades prompts was a little bit more complicated. Decades was a lot of fun, but coming up with prompts was a bit more complicated. But it usually doesn't take more than like a solid week of like before we from like the time we settle on what teams are going to be to when we have all the prompts done.
Yeah.
So it usually takes
a week because we all have lives and we have to figure out how to like do all
we can't we get in a video chat and we talk and we settle on it and then we all leave to live life and do our jobs and in my case raise children and then we figure it out.
Yeah. But it wasn't too hard. And then the gods and goddesses one, I'm going to say I kind of had the lead on that one because I'm much more familiar with the pantheons.
Oh, yeah. You were all over that.
I was so jazzed when that was the one that people wanted because I was like, I'm in. Let's do it. I got it. And I didn't necessarily come up with all the prompts for the gods and goddesses, but I was like, all right, if we're going to do this, I got you. I know what we're doing, what we can use. That was That was honestly the most fun I had with that
That
one.
was good. And that was great because I headed up Norse for that one. And so I was like, here are the gods so that I think people would like to have for these. And help.
Yeah.
I got nothing from there.
Yeah. It was pretty much one of those things where like all three of us, because this was again still when Liv was one of our other battle masters. It was okay. What pantheons do we want to use? All right, we're going to use the big three: Egyptian, Norse, and Greek.
Yep.
What are some gods that don't run into each other? Because we really tried to make it so that with that round we didn't have the same kind of god.
Yeah, we didn't overlap too much.
Yeah, because a lot of them do overlap. Like, because every pantheon has very similar gods.
Oh yeah.
So
there was definitely no way we were doing Greek and Roman.
No.
That was not going to happen.
No. There is no way. That was not. I knew that going in. I was like, all right, if we do Greek, there's no way we're doing Roman because those are basically the same thing.
Yeah, they're the same with different names.
Pretty much, because colonization. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So, do we have any more questions? Anything you want to know? Anything you want to know about us? How we run things? Like Chipmunk gave, and apparently Oscar thinks you're sassy.
Wow.
Like, wow. That's what he's doing right now. Yelling at Dad. Goodness, he's having a whole conversation. Yeah, any questions about the readathon, about how we do things, how, whatever you guys want. Otherwise, we can spend a little bit of time doing a shorter sprint. What do you guys want to do for the next 20 minutes that we're going to be here?
Tell us what you want to do. And while you're thinking about it, I do kind of want to know, what was everybody's favorite book they read this month? Because
good question.
I'm always curious what everybody's favorite is. There was a stretch of time where I intended to do the best and worst reads of the month on my YouTube channel that has slowly disappeared into the void.
Come back.
Well, we're talking about it. My son Ryan, really wants to post YouTube videos now. Like, that's his thing. He constantly wants to film and he wants to post videos. So we're talking about, I did vlogs before, and so we've been talking about me starting to do vlogs again, and he films his own little part of the vlog and it gets edited in, so it's all together. So
that would be so sweet, though.
Yeah. And it gets him a chance to do it without being, too much. He's only 7, so
right. But give him enough of a taste to be like, okay, this is kind of how it works.
Yeah.
This is something you want to look into. You can do it with Mom, who's done this for a while.
Yeah. That's kind of what we're thinking.
Bree says the Blood Trials was her favorite.
Okay.
I've heard really good things about that. So that might be one I have to put on my wish list. Lock Every Door. Nice. Okay. My Heart is a Chainsaw and The House in the Cerulean Sea.
I really need to read that one.
Chainsaw.
I really need to read House in the Cerulean Sea. I've heard really good things about that one.
Me too. Gosh, there's another one.
There's so many.
Bree, I just recently finished Alloy of Law. I wholeheartedly agree. Like, I'm on Shadows of Self right now. I'm enjoying this one a little bit more already, and I'm just over 100 pages in. Alloy of Law sucked ass. I'm just gonna say. It really, really did. It sucked. It was god-awful. That actually was my lowest rated book the entire month. I rated it 2 stars. It was the worst one, and it is one of the worst books I've read this year. Is going on that list. Alessandra, Good Rich People, and The Resting Place were the worst ones. Okay. Don't know either of those ones, but I'm sorry that they were so bad for you. Worst was probably A Touch of Darkness. Really? Oh my gosh. I've heard nothing but good things about that series. Oh my gosh. What was it about it that you didn't like? Because I know like some people don't necessarily care for like these more indie publishers or indie authors that get republished. Like some of their work seems kind of like way too quick. But what was it about it that you didn't care for?
I started it a couple of times and DNF'd it like 3 different times, but that's mostly because I'm in the minority. Hades and Persephone retellings are just not my thing. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah, I say I like the original Hades and Persephone story. I'm good with that. But the retellings I don't usually like that much. With the one exception. There is one exception to that. The retelling from Katie Roberts. She does, yeah.
Is that Neon Gods?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Neon Gods because
Yeah.
I know her other ones are Disney retellings, like Desperate Measures and
yeah.
Yeah.
That one was fun, but that was fun for a whole other reason.
Yeah. I've heard that her smut's really good, Katie Robert. Like,
yeah, it's definitely really good.
Loved Touch of Darkness. It gets better as the series continues. Okay.
That's good to know.
Cool. Best Beyond Belief. I'm almost done with my best friend's exorcism, and that might beat it. Worst Commotion of the Caribbean. I have not heard of Beyond Belief or Commotion of the Caribbean, but my best friend's exorcism, everything Grady Hendrix I've heard is amazing. Like, I need to get him on my shelves because I heard he's great. I feel like I've been reading some bad books this year, and I've DNF'd 8 books so far. Wow.
That's rough.
That is rough. I hope that your reading gets better soon. Whole relationship made me roll my eyes every step of the way. I loved Neon Gods, though. Okay. So you just want to be necessarily of that whole dynamic, which that's fine.
Fair. Yeah.
Neon Gods has nothing on the series of A Touch of Darkness.
Okay. Maybe I'll have to try again.
Okay.
I'll get the audiobook this time.
And the Eurydice retellings. Oh, you know what? Actually, yes. And the only reason I know this is because when I was in college, I took a myth and like folklore class, and we read a retelling of Orpheus and Eurydice. It's called A Song for Ella Gray, I believe, by David Almond, I think. It's more from, and keep in mind, this was like going on 5-6 years ago that I read this. God, I feel old now just saying that. I believe it was more so about Orpheus having to go save Eurydice. I think that that's the book. I hope it is, because I do remember reading an Orpheus retelling when I was in college. I just don't remember if that was the one or if I'm thinking of a different book that we read in that class as well. Touch of Malice is pure smut, practically. Well,
good to know.
All right. Had to DNF an obscure paranormal romance called Ever After, so I'll count that as worst, but maybe just wasn't for me, but rough overall. Yeah. Best Fledgling by Octavia Butler. I have heard nothing but great things about Fledgling.
I'm getting all kinds of new books I need to read now.
Okay. I think that is Orpheus and Eurydice. If it is not, I am so sorry. But for some reason, that one stuck out in my head so much from when I read it in college. I really liked that. Just purely about the way that it was done, not necessarily about the fact that it was a full-on retelling. I just really liked the way that the story was by itself. So worst, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go through my reading journal because of the year might be hard for best and worst. Because this month I could probably tell you. Worst was Alloy of Law. Best was reading Supernova by Marissa Meyer. Although Hero of Ages I did finish this month, and that was a very, very close second. It is. Oh my God. Okay, I was thinking of the right thing. Thank you. It was so bad if that was not it.
I'm going through my reading journal now to look at mine because I don't remember.
DNF The Woman in the Library by Solari Gentile. Mm-hmm. It sounds like a mystery thriller of some kind. I'm sorry it was not good for you, because every time I see something like The Woman in the Window or Library or whatever, I keep thinking about that movie they made that I think is supposed to be a spoof on all of those, where it's like the woman in the window across the house or whatever. Like, it's got I think Kristen Bell in it. It's a goofy one. Beyond Belief is an autobiography about a woman's life in Scientology. Really? Okay. Commotion is advertised as Pirates of the Caribbean, but much more diverse. Diversity was fantastic, but the characters were dull.
That's unfortunate.
Probably worst book this month. Forgot about it already. Fair. Yeah. Apparently Alessandra and ML are shocked at that. Such a funny show. Oh, it's a show. Okay. I've heard it was really good. Like just from a pure spoof aspect, like it was just wonderful. Like the scary movies, those are fun. I like those a lot. Saw the satire movie with people that didn't know it was meant to be satirical. Oh no.
Ooh.
That must have been interesting. Oh gosh. Okay, so I seriously gotta dig because now I gotta look at everything I read so far.
If we're talking just this month for me, my worst was That Boy by Gillian Dodd, which was not bad. It was just not good.
It was not great.
Like it's very juvenile. It's very juvenile in like the writing style, so it just wasn't very fun to read. But my best was a tie between Dating Dr. Dill and An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. Those two were amazing.
You know, I'm starting to realize going through this, I have a lot of very disappointing reads, but I don't know if any of them were the absolute worst. Like, a lot of them were really, really upsetting to the fact that they weren't as good as I wanted them to be.
Looking through mine, most of my like really low rated books have been like crappy romance novels.
Yeah, and like I have several like DNFs that I had like specifically in February because I was having a really bad reading slump. And like they weren't like the worst things I ever read. I just wasn't interested in them.
Yeah.
God, that's such a hard thing to like pick.
Especially if we're going all the way back for the entire year.
Right. Yeah, I think that that's what I'll have to go with for right now. It's just for this month because I genuinely can't decide what would be the worst versus the best for the year.
Yeah.
Highly recommend watching the show. Very entertaining. All right, cool. Especially if you like thriller books and movies. They play with the tropes so well. All right. I'll see. I'm really bad about watching TV shows and new movies. It's this weird thing for me. It's like a comfort thing to keep rewatching the same stuff or just watch YouTube videos. But it's higher on my priority list now. We'll say that. Make some offensive statements, but then it says something along the lines of, is this character black? Because that would make sense why he's running with the police. Ew. That's icky. Yeah, I would toss that book in the freaking trash. Not even across the room, just in the trash. Difference between that show and spoof movies like scary movies is the show pretends to take itself seriously, which makes it even funnier. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, no, I don't. Gone. Bye. Don't even want it. Let's see. What else? I don't know. What's going? I'm trying to think. Like, what was I gonna do? I was gonna say something and now I forgot. Adding one new show onto my July goals. Oh, I'm adding watch one new show onto my July goals. I'm trying bullet journaling again. Well, good luck. Don't stress yourself out about it. I mean, truthfully, I could show you how very silly and simple mine are because your girl don't got time for that. Like, I have full-on pages that I have set aside to do 5-star review spreads for. Have I done them this year? No. I still have a space for them for when I decide randomly to do them.
Oh gosh, the most I get for bullet journaling, this is literally my entire bullet journal. It's just a grid and where I list the books I read and then what format I read them in. That's it. This is all of it.
Hey, what works for you, right?
Yeah.
I will say
I used to be fancy and now I'm not.
What was that?
I used to try to be fancy and then realized that was not for me.
Yeah. Well, and I was just about to say, I just was creating on Canva a new planner for next year for myself. And right now it's just all on Canva because it's not done yet, but it's basically part bullet journal. Well, it's actually, I would consider it to be like my full-on life planner with bullet journal aspects. Because it's got like all my reading stuff in there. It's got my witchy practice stuff. Like every month I would fill out like a list of things I want to do over the course of the month. It's got my like a water tracker, habit tracker, like all that stuff. Like it's a whole document that's just right now in Canva. That's going to be like my entire life planner for next year. So the only thing it doesn't have is like an hourly schedule, but I would just get a different like hourly planner for like appointments and stuff. Anyway, so. All right, guys. Well, we are coming up on the end of the live show right now. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask them. We still got a few minutes, but thank you guys all seriously so much for. I'm gonna get a little sappy here, so I apologize. But thank you guys all so much for all the love and support you guys have shown us, both Adrian and I, with this readathon. This is something that we have loved doing since we were doing House Cupathon back in 2020. Honestly, like, Adri's become like one of my best friends through doing this.
Same,
and
honestly, you're on this side. There. It's mirrored.
This is such an awesome opportunity to be able to host a readathon with somebody that I admire so much, like Adri. Like, I get to spend so much time working on this with her and with Liv when she's, you know, able to do it. And now with Megan that got to do this with us this round. But like the amount of feedback you guys give us and the amount of love that you guys show us every time when we do this, it means so much. And to those of you that are here that aren't currently a part of it, you guys mean just as much to me personally, because you guys get to come here and you come and show me some love. And especially with how things have been for me the last month, it just really reminds me that, like, this is my happy space. This is what I like to do. This is why I still keep going some days, because it seriously feels like there are so many days right now where it's hard for me to want to even get up and do anything. But to see you guys come to the live sprints that I do and come hang out and just, you know, give me like just a little, hey, how you doing? Like, just come and just be goofy and enjoy the mess that is this thing here. It just makes my heart so happy. Like, you guys just all mean so, so much to me. And Adri, you know, I love you so much. You know, like, I can't explain how amazing you are as a friend, as a co-host. Like, you're just so great.
You're gonna make me cry on the live stream. This is not nice.
I'm sorry. I told you I was gonna be sappy. I told you. I can't not be. Like, genuinely, I can't not be sappy. You guys put so much work into it. It wouldn't be what it is without you. Thank you, Destiny. Like, you've been honestly like one of the biggest supporters like recently, that because I know you only just came in not that long ago. But thank you so much for all your support. You've been so awesome to work on this like with as a participant. Like, y'all are just great. Y'all are just so awesome. You make my heart so happy. Oh, thank you for all the love. I love the Pride colors at the end of Pride Month. Love it, love it, love it. But you guys all mean the world to me and to Adri as well. I know. If you want to say anything, please feel free to.
Honestly, you have said exactly what I'm thinking. But, you know, honestly, there are times where I don't think I could do this without you at all. Like, if you were to leave, I don't know that I could function. You are truly one of my best friends in the world. Like, you are one of the first people that I want to tell everything to. Is like something exciting happens, you're like the first person I want to tell. So I would not trade you for the world. And I am so, so grateful for all of the people who participated in the readathon and taking such, like, being so gentle with us, honestly, because sometimes we mess up and you guys are amazing. And very understanding. And and everybody who participated in this live show, like, you guys are awesome. You made chat really fun, man.
Yeah, I was really excited to see some people come in here just because I'm like, ooh, it's going to shake things up.
Yeah.
Thank you for the trivia, the live show, and the whole readathon. So incredible for putting this all together. You guys really are the ones, though, that make this thing what it is. Like, as much as we plan and put things into it, like, y'all are the reason that makes it so fun. Like, the whole thing of this entire month being such a close race is the most fun we've had so far going into this readathon. Like, that is all you guys. That is all you guys putting in your things and doing the work. And you're just as much a part of this as we are because, you know, like we said earlier, your guys' comments in our Google surveys are what make this readathon. We pull everything we do from what you guys want. we just put it all together in a nice little package with a bow on top and just be like, there you go. That's what you get.
Yep.
But you guys mean the world to us, genuinely. Y'all mean the world so much to us because without people to participate in this, it wouldn't be a readathon. Or at least it wouldn't be as fun, I guess. Because it would still be a readathon. It'd just be us doing it. And
it would not have probably lasted as many years as it has lasted now.
Genuinely.
So, yeah.
Okay. I think I got all the sappy out. Maybe.
We have spread the sap. I think we can like rein it back in.
Nope, it's coming out. No, it's okay. There's a hole somewhere. I just don't know where.
Oh yeah, it's just gonna just a slow leak
trickle
for like for like the rest of time. It's just gonna be there.
Because I don't know. I'm a sappy person. I can't help it. I love everybody. I can't I'm just that person where like no matter whether I'm sober or tipsy, I'm just a lovey person. I can't help it.
Yep.
But for those of you that are not already subscribed, please, if you would like to subscribe to the channel because this is where you will see a lot of the announcements for future readathons because this is kind of the main account that gets used. Adri does have her own YouTube channel, but until further notice, still kind of on a hiatus. It isn't possible in the future that there will be more content coming. Hopefully.
I would like to. Just, life.
Yeah, life. Basically, that's kind of what everything boils down to.
Yeah.
But, so this will be basically the main account you can see content from, like the reading vlogs, announcement videos, TBRs, those kinds of things. And then I have my own content that I do outside of Battle of the Bookish, obviously, but feel free to subscribe if you would like to. And then for those of you that did not see it earlier, I'll bring it up again. If you would like to join the Discord, you guys are more than welcome to because we will be, like I said, posting more things in the course of time for future stuff involving the readathon. And we do the month-long one twice a year, in January and in June of every year. But like I said, we'll be doing hopefully more things between those readathons. So this is where you will also see a lot of that information come through is on this Discord. That's where we will update everything. We will be constantly rearranging things to set up for new ones, which is all Adri. Adri's the one that does all of that. Because hell if I know what to do with anything.
I have learned. Oh yes, Kitty. This is Molly. She's getting angry that I'm holding her up, but this is Molly.
She started the live show and she's now ending it. We've come full circle.
She came to say hello at the start and now she's coming to say goodbye at the end.
Yep. Okay, guys. It is that time. We gotta go because it is very late for me and it probably is for Adri now that the kiddos have gone to bed.
Yeah, it's getting late.
So thank you all so much for joining us. Hope you had a great time. Don't forget to put your stuff in tonight for Battle of the Bookish peeps. Keep an eye out for our Google survey, which will come out tomorrow. And we also will be announcing the winning team tomorrow, as well as the MVPs for the team. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And we'll kind of just see you guys later. Bye. Bye, Bree. Bye, Alessandra. Bye, Amel. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you. Goodbye.